Hi, in this video we are going to see how to connect different system from MuleSoft application. So for example, sometime we might need to connect to some other target system. For example, I'm going to connect from CloudHub, I'm going to connect to Salesforce or Workday or my on-premise system. How do you connect it? So we use a connector to connect the particular system. So before that, before deploying my application itself, I wanted to verify the connectivity is already there or not. So from my non-production or production, that particular connectivity is already there or not. How do we check it? I want to do some telnet or I want to do some ping command. So how do we do it? So we have some network app which we can download and deploy it in our application in CloudHub. So this way you will be able to do a ping or telnet, those commands from the network app. So how do we download and use network app? So you simply go and search network application and network app MuleSoft. You search it, and then once you scroll down, right, so you have something called how to use network tools application. So you open that link. So once you open that link, right, and you have some jar file available in that particular location. See here. So here there is a procedure how to install that particular application in Runtime Manager. So I'll just download that, and also see here what are the options are available from this test tools. You have ping, traceroute, socket, DNS, and even you have curl command and also many other options. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is first I'll download the jar file, because here there is a direct download for Mule 4. I'll use the jar file. First I'll download it. So the file is getting downloaded. It is around 131 MB. Okay, so once it's downloaded, I'm going to create the application from the Runtime Manager. So this is a fresh instance where I have signed up today. So I'm going to deploy my first application. So here, right, I'll just give some application name. So I'll just give test connectivity app. Okay, so I'll just name this app as a test connectivity app, and I'll say v1, and this app name is okay, and we have got all tick marks. So I'll just give the deployment target. So I'm going to choose the CloudHub option, and it's saying app name is already available. So I'll just give a different name, and I'll just give this, I'm installing this in sandbox. So basically I'll just give non-prod test connectivity app, and then I have to choose the jar file. See here in the below, the jar file is fully downloaded. So I'll just go and choose a file from here, from my downloads folder. So I just downloaded the file and I have selected it here. So the remaining option, right, I'll leave it everything as is, and also in the property, right, and we have to give two different value, which is user and password. So the key for username is user, and I'll just give for this one for now my username is Mule. Okay, and then I'll add one more property, and then I'll just give pass as another property, and there also I'll give password as Mule. Okay, so the username and password is same, which is Mule. I'll try to deploy the application now. Okay, so I'll select the deploy application. So now the application is getting deployed in the sandbox environment. So for example, if you wanted to verify the connectivity in production, right, so you install in production, because some organization the environment, your production environment might be tagged to your production VPC, and non-production all it will be tagged to some non-production VPC. So here I'm using a trial version, and there I have only the two options, design and sandbox. I'm trying to install under the sandbox environment. So once this is installed, right, I'm going to open that with the username and password. This is the value I have to give Mule, because this is the one we are overriding in the properties. So once installed, what I do, I'll open the app, and from there we are going to verify some of the connectivity. So mainly we'll do the ping and also socket connectivity. This socket is where you can try your IP and also port. So for example, I wanted to connect some external system. So from my CloudHub, I wanted to see I'm able to connect or not. So then you can give that IP address and port. For example, if you are connecting some HTTPS web service, then you can try with port 443. And if you are connecting to HTTP, then you can connect with port 80. Similarly, you wanted to verify the connectivity with any of the SFTP connection, then you can give a host name and also port with 22. This way you will be able to verify your CloudHub is able to make connectivity to the target system. So this way, before your actual application is getting deployed, where you have actual connector talking to the backend system, so before that, if you wanted to verify any connectivity from CloudHub, so you can simply install this app, and once it's installed, you can verify the connectivity. So now the application got started. So you see here there is a message here. So when I deploy, there was a couple of warnings and we could see, but again the application has started and we are also able to see the green mark here. So I'll just go to the application dashboard where you can see the list of application. See here it started. So now I'll just click this app name and then there is a URL for your application name. I'll just open that in a separate browser. It will pop up for username and password. So we earlier gave username as Mule and password as Mule. So I just click that and I provide that and you will be able to open the network app. So this is the network app which is running in your runtime manager in your CloudHub. So now if I wanted to check something on ping, right, and you can give any IP. For example, I wanted to check some host name. Basically I'm going to ping google.com just to verify my CloudHub is able to reach this google.com. So normally CloudHub will have a connectivity to your external network. The internet based connectivity will be there. So I'm able to reach that google.com through ping, and also it's saying 4 packets, 4 of them received and 0% packetless, and also it's 100% success. So this is for ping. So for example, you wanted to do a telnet, right? So then you can select the socket option where you can give google.com and assume this google.com is running with HTTPS. Then you can specify 443 and you just click run and you will be able to see connection successful. So this way you can connect to any system. For example, I'll just try to give some wrong host name and I'll try to see here could not resolve host. Basically there is no host name like that, so it's not able to resolve that particular host name. So this way, right, you can connect to any system. For example, I wanted to check my CloudHub is able to reach my Salesforce. So assume Salesforce is having a HTTPS port with 443, then you will be able to see the connection successful. And also if you see Salesforce as a SFTP connectivity, I just wanted to check it. I'll click run, and if Salesforce is not having SFTP connectivity, right, then we will get an error. Or if it is having a SFTP open, so then you will be able to reach that particular server. So see here it's got timed out, which means the Salesforce, right, it's only exposed with 443 and not with 22. So this way you can verify all the connectivity from the socket option. Socket is mainly for the telnet. Similarly, you wanted to see the trace route for the particular host name, right, from CloudHub. For example, there is a connectivity issue. You are not able to reach the target system. So your network team is asking a trace route command to be executed from your CloudHub. So then how do you do it? And also, right, there is an option to clean up this log. So you click this clean console, so it will be clear. And for example, I wanted to check the trace route for salesforce.com. Then what you have to do is just click run and you will be able to see the complete trace route for that particular host name. So this way you have option to verify ping, trace route, socket and DNS, and even if you wanted to check curl for some of the URL, right, and what is the result for my curl command. Okay, so I assume there is a UI or URL for google.com. So I'll just try to run that and you will be able to see the response. See here there is a error for this particular URL. So maybe so you can check with the complete command or complete URL in order to find the curl command. Okay, so for example this is again a HTTPS, right? So I'll just copy this URL and I'll try to run this one to see the result of it. Okay, see here it says 200 okay, and as I'm calling through curl, right, and I didn't pass any method, so it might have taken the get method and you'll be able to see the result of that particular page. So what I am calling, right, so it's giving the same HTML response or the response, right, entire thing is coming in this particular page. So this way you will be able to do or execute a different command from this network connectivity tools. So here I just installed in a sandbox which is part of my environment, and this is a trial version and I have only design and sandbox environment. For example, in your environment you have a VPC setup for non-prod separate and prod separate. Then all non-prod related connectivity you can install one app in any one of your non-prod environment. And similarly, if you wanted to verify the connectivity from your prod apps to prod servers, then what you can do is in the prod you can install one network app, and from there you can verify all the connectivity to see you are able to connect to your target system or not. So this way you don't need to deploy actual application to verify the connectivity. With this app itself you will be able to verify the connectivity in upfront. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Hi, thank you for watching this video so far. If you like the video, please share it with your friends and also subscribe to this Tech Lightning channel. Thank you. Bye bye.